Red wine, rosé or pink. How about this? Blue. That's right, blue. Here's a bottle of it. I'm assured, actually, it's not about food colouring at all. It's about adding organic pigments which come from the skin of grapes used to make the wine. How does that work? Well, let's get a bit more from Bilbao now, because I'm joined by one of the creators of the Geek wine, Inigo Alde. Inigo, thanks for it. Oh, you got loads of it there. OK. As I pour myself a glass, can you just explain how you come up with that colour?
Yeah, well, basically, we are five friends who created this company, and we wanted to make a revolution in the industry of wine. We realized that the wine industry is so traditional that we thought that we could make something really different and approach wine in a different way. So we decided to change the color. And what we do, we use two organic pigments, as you mentioned. One of them is anthocyanine from the skin of the grape, but the other one is indigo, that it's a plant. So with a combination of those two, we get Geek, and that's it.
Right. Well, for an old diehard like me, that's terrifying. It looks quite frightening. I've had a sip. Extremely sweet as well. I notice you say this is 100% wine with a blue indigo colour, and yet you can't actually bill it as wine. Is that right? There's a challenge to what you can call it?
Yes. So when we created Geek, of course, we didn't want to offend anyone. We just wanted to make something new in the market. So everything went well until last summer, when we got a report by the Spanish wine lobby, and they told us that we couldn't call Geek wine, even if it was 100% grape, because we used these pigments to make it blue. So well, we need to come back to research and development to find a way of fitting in the category, because they said that there was no category for a product like Geek. So yeah, it has been quite tough times. We had to make a little change, smart changes in the composition, but we haven't altered the color nor the taste. So yeah, right. We are back in the market again.
Yeah, I mean, you said you don't want to offend anyone. I have to say, I think there'll be a few connoisseurs who might say we're a little offended, and whose nose might turn up a little bit at the flavour. Does that bother you, though? I mean, this is clearly designed for a young consumer audience. You know, it's not your fusty, musty wine you're going to get in a fine restaurant, is it?
Definitely. So we always say that Geek is made for young people between 18 and 90 years old. So it's more about the mentality. It's more about this kind of people who don't usually drink wine. Wine is quite a complex product. It's usually appreciated when you are over 30 years old, and below that age, people don't usually drink it, and they go for softer drinks like beer or cocktails. So we thought that there was a spot in the market. So we are not competing against other wines. We are a complement to that wines. We target people who don't usually drink wine. So it's not, we don't want to bother anyone. We just want to find our spot in the market.
I've got to ask you, Inigo, you've sold quite a bit already in Spain, but it's called Geek. It feels a bit like a gimmick. Is it going to last? Can we talk to you in 5 years' time about this, do you think?
I'm pretty sure it will last in time, because it's not only the product that we are selling, but it's also about the concept. So it's about the concept of being revolutionary in a traditional industry.
Well, I wish you, I'm going to have to stop you there. I wish you well, and I'll toast you. Inigo, thanks for joining us. And thank you for being with us here on GMT. Stay with us.
I'm Yalda Hakim, presenter and correspondent.